Random facts. The last one isn't fair to women. Irritable male syndrome, or IMS, is a condition where men experience mood swings. During IMS, men can experience hypersensitivity, frustration, and anxiety, and anger. As of 2017, official records show that there have been 40 babies born with true tails. These tails are soft, finger-like protrusions that can be surgically removed. If you comment "lucky," you will unlock an awesome new secret TikTok emoji. When a baby spends too much time lying down, it can cause the shape of their head to change, which resulting in a condition known as flathead syndrome. Your true love is the first person that appears. When you click on share, go all the way down, then click on more, and there you will find that person. Now, before this last unfair fact towards women, support us by pressing the follow button to get access to the most interesting facts on TikTok. During pregnancy, a woman's brain shrinks in size. This is why some pregnant women may experience small, sometimes subtle deficits in tasks like recalling items from a list they have studied, or remembering to do certain things in the future.
Interesting facts you never knew. The last one is shocking. When the inventor of the Frisbee, Walter Morrison, died, he was cremated and turned into a Frisbee. If your friendship lasts more than 6 years, psychologists claim it'll last a lifetime. Your true love is the second person that appears when you click on share, slide all the way down, and click more. In 2018, a pig in Australia stole 18 beers from a campsite, got drunk, and then tried to fight a cow. No one can comment under this video and get 0 likes. If there is a comment with 0 likes, that means they are the chosen one. Asthenia is the state of a person having difficulty getting up in the morning. Want to know that one thing you're missing right now? Type "I miss" or "I need" down below and let your keyboard finish the sentence. Before the last fact, support me by clicking on the follow button for more interesting facts every day. A woman named Valentina Vasilieva and her husband Fyodor had the record for having the most children ever, 69 of them. She gave birth to 16 pairs of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets, for a total of 27.
Interesting facts that you may not know. Doctors in Canada have discovered what happens after we die. Recently, while treating an 87-year-old man for epilepsy, doctors put him in a brainwave scanner. But unfortunately, the man had a heart attack and died right away. At that time, however, his body was still in the machine and his brain was still scanned by the machine soon after. The doctors checked the results and noticed something extremely unusual. This is the chart shows the activity in the 2 hemispheres of the man's brain. This position is when the man's heart starts to stop beating. Strangely, 30 seconds before and 30 seconds after the time the heart stops beating, the wave. The man's brain suddenly increased sharply. This type of brainwave is also extremely special. It is called gamma oscillations and is only generated when a person is in special states such as memory recovery, meditation, dreaming, and lucid dreaming, which means that although the man's body is dead, for a short time his brain still has time to perform something that may be a special ritual before people die. And doctors say that moment is when a man gets to watch his whole life. Again, like a movie before he really dies. Insane. History facts you never learned as a kid. John D. Rockefeller, who was once worth almost $900 million, was only worth about $26 million at the time of his death in 1937. Not because he wasted it all, but because he gave most of it away. Some Roman gladiators were prisoners that had been given the death penalty. They would sometimes be thrown into battle with no weapon in order to serve their sentence. Spelman College was founded in 1881 under the name Atlanta Baptist Female Seminary with just 11 students. After generous donations and support from John D. Rockefeller and his wife Laura Spelman Rockefeller, the college was renamed in 1884 to Spelman Baptist Seminary. It was changed to Spelman College in 1924. Today, the college has over 2,420 students.
Alright, let's talk about it. This video went super viral with thousands and thousands of people asking, what exactly is this? Being the strange, morbidly curious person I am, I decided to look into it. You can find that device as well as countless other interesting items at the Lara Museum in Ronda, Spain. The museum is the private collection of Juan Antonio Jury. I took the 3D tour of the historical building, and it is filled with dozens and dozens of antique watches, clocks, cameras, bullfighting paraphernalia, and much more. The cellar, which is by far the most interesting in my opinion, is known as the Living Inquisition. Down in the cellar showcases things from the Spanish Inquisition as well as witchcraft. They also have a slew of other torture devices, the rack, the iron chair, and the Judas cradle, to name a few. That is also where you will find what is called the consolation machine. A deep dive into who created this machine, what was it for, and when was it built turns up nothing. I managed to find a few pictures of the paper that is located on the machine in the video, and it reads as follows. The sex for Christianity is the most shameful act a human being can show. For this reason, it was thought to regulate it in a serious way. It was fixed some days of prohibition and other days were authorized by only a procreation purpose. People who didn't obey these rules went to the hell. For witches were impossible to obey these rules the church imposed. My takeaway from that is that it was used against women or witches to punish them for indulging in such lewd acts. Still, so many questions.
What happens when you get bitten by a mosquito? If you think a mosquito bite is just a quick jab and a fast blood suck, you're mistaken. In reality, every mosquito bite is equivalent to a small surgical procedure performed on your body. Let's delve deeper into how a mosquito operates. First, it lands gently on your skin, trying not to alert you. After a brief period, it carefully selects the right spot, then injects a bit of saliva, much like an anesthetic, to numb the pain you would otherwise feel during the procedure. Next, the mosquito begins using its surgical instruments, which are its mouth parts. Many people think a mosquito's mouth consists of a single needle, much like a hypodermic needle. However, in reality, a mosquito's mouth is made up of 6 separate needles, each with a different function. These 6 needles can be clearly observed under a microscope. 2 of the needles are equipped with serrated edges, responsible for cutting through your skin. The next 2 needles are responsible for clearing any obstacles in the way to your blood vessels. The remaining 2 needles include one that secretes an anticoagulant compound, and another that acts as a straw to suck up your blood. The mosquito greedily feeds on your blood until its abdomen swells several times its original size. During this process, it may inject viruses into your body. Moreover, to get even more blood, it excretes excess waste substances from its body into yours. After its abdomen is nearly bursting, does it finally leave? In most cases, when you feel itching and irritation on your skin, the mosquito is already long gone. This is because the anesthetic effect has worn off. Now that you understand this intricate process, you may find it remarkable how professional these mosquito doctors are. And have you ever wondered what would happen if mosquitoes went extinct? Don't forget to follow, comment, and share to give me the motivation to share more stories and knowledge. What happened?
Like, comment, and subscribe. For this video, look at that.